Alright, what's up, nerds? Brandon here. We're gonna play some fucking Descent 2. Now, I'm using whatever you call these things, like an altered engine. So, it's a little bit updated, but it's still basically the same thing. It's not too drastic, this one, but yeah, everything should be pretty much the same. The only thing I don't like about this software is, like, when I'm running this through Good Old Games. Okay, so here's the thing. When I run this through Good Old Games, the frame rate's too high, and the game runs, like, crazy fast. So not only is it nauseating, because your ship bobs up and down, like, a million times a second, but it's also, like, impossible to play, because everything is just too fast. But when I play it through this engine, D2X Rebirth, it runs fine, but it uses, like, mid-eye music instead of, like, the Red Book audio, which is, I think, arguably one of the best fucking soundtracks for a video game. There we go. So yeah, that's a little bit of a downside to playing it the way we're playing it right now, is I don't get the sweet soundtrack, but we'll live with it. Excuse me? Wait. Do I only get one chance to do that? Fuck. Okay, well. But yeah, this is Descent 2. I didn't really give much of a explanation of this one right away. This is just a fucking kick-ass, like, ship game. Ship shooter. I don't know what you'd call it exactly. It's an FPS, but you're a spaceship. It's fucking awesome. If you can get it on Good Old Games and you can get it to work without, sacrificing the soundtrack, that would be the most ideal experience. Because for me, the soundtrack is just, like, untouchable. You can't beat it. It's one of the... Oh, Jesus. Just damaged myself a little bit. The soundtrack is one of the best soundtracks I can even picture. It's just really kick-ass industrial metal and shit. And it's... some of it's done by, like, fucking Skinny Puppy and Typo Negative, so it's just really fucking cool. The title track in particular is just so goddamn epic, like, seriously. When you're done watching this, or even right now, if you don't feel like watching the rest of this, I don't mind. Just go look up the fucking Descent 2 soundtrack, the Red Book audio version, so you can hear how fucking awesome it is. There's a good playlist. It has like 15 tracks in it. I think that's the one you want. But it's fantastic. I mean, the game itself is really fun, too. I remember playing a lot of this as a kid. It's harder to play with just a keyboard, which is how I'm doing it right now. When I was a kid, we had joysticks, not just for this game, but for also, like, MechWarrior and stuff. And that was a lot more enjoyable of an experience. So, I don't know if you could get a modern joystick working with this while playing it on Good Old Games. Like, I don't really know, because I don't own a joystick anymore. But if you could do that, that would probably be the better way to play it. So like I say, it's just slightly less fun on a keyboard. But the game itself is so much fun that it's kind of hard to be too bummed out by it, because it's still a good time. Jesus. Okay. So, I learned there's a switch back there. I don't know what it does when you break it, though. I literally just learned that yesterday, because I was playing around with another version of this type of thing. It was D2X something else. I don't remember what that one was. It was another Descent 2, like, modern engine that you can play it in. That one's a lot different from the base game, and I don't like it as much. Because, the reason I want these modern engines is just to make it more convenient to run the game. Not necessarily to make it like a different feeling game, Oh no, this is what was open. Okay. Got confused for a second. What was that? There's something back there? Oh, right here. Get fucked, buddy. But yeah, it's kind of classic FPS, except you can fly, because older first-person shooters, excuse me, would often have you you know, collect keys, and that's how you would progress through the level, and that was pretty much the game, you know. You find keys, you make progress. Let's see. No, okay, I think I went everywhere. Oh yeah, I'm gonna at least explain this, but I'm not gonna use it. This is the guide bot. I don't know if he's in every level, but if he is, he's at least more hidden in the later levels. But what he does is when you let him out, he starts leading you towards whatever your next critical step is to make progress. So if you hadn't found the red key, he'd be leading you to the red key. And then if you had the red key and then you let him out, he would just be leading you towards the exit, which is where we're going now. So each level ends with a reactor. You blow up the reactor, you escape the level before the level explodes. So here's the exit door. That doesn't open until you destroy the reactor. So we just gotta blow that up and then we're on our way out of here. Oh jeez. I'm gonna do it from this side, so we have a little bit more leeway. Actually, let's just fire a missile at it. Is that good enough? I don't think that did enough damage. Jeez. There we go. So yeah, fucker. It doesn't matter. Let's get out of here. So then you get a little, little cutscene of you escaping. You get your score, which I don't really care about a score, but you do. Oh, I skipped over this earlier. This screen is cool in between levels when there's new ships that you'll be encountering, or new robots, or whatever they are. The game introduces each of them with a screen just like this. I skipped past all the ones before. But yeah, every time there's a new one, the game lets you know. It'll be like, hey, so here's what you're going to be running into from this point on. Oh my god. Sorry, again, with just the keyboard, it's kind of more difficult to control. Here we go. Now, I think on this level, they do include the bandit, or the thief robot, or whatever the hell it's called. He's a little fucker, and he steals your shit. That's what that is. He's an asshole. He's like brown. It looks like he has like a face, basically. He's like brown and green, I think. And if he rubs up against you, he takes something that you're holding, and you can get it back if you destroy him. But he's fast, so he's a huge pain in the ass to chase down. And actually, that's one great thing about one of the weapons I picked up. So, as you can see, these lasers. This is like your basic weapon. They have a little bit of a travel delay. You know, they don't get there instantly. But there is some weaponry that does. It's a hit scan, I think is the term. Oh, there he is! Did he steal something from me? I wasn't reading the text at the top of the screen. He might have stolen something from me. Either way, let's fucking chase him down so you can see how fucking hard this is. Look at him. See, he's zipping around. I think occasionally he'll stop and like try to turn around and come back. Oh fuck, I think... No, he did go this way. Ah! I don't think he took anything. As long as he doesn't take the Vulcan cannon, we can more easily catch him. See, the Vulcan cannon's hitting him, even though he's, like, away. I wouldn't be hitting him if I was chasing him with just the laser. I'd be missing most shots. Where did he go? Jesus Christ, you fucking piece of shit. Now, I am, like, wasting... Oh, there he goes. Aha! See? Okay, so chasing him down with the Vulcan cannon, or if you have it, I think there's something, the Gauss cannon or the Omega cannon. Well, wait, I think Omega cannon's something different. Anyway, the point is if you chase him down with a hit scan weapon, it is infinitely easier, because I would definitely still be chasing him if I was just trying to kill him with the laser. So anyway, now that we're done chasing that little shithead, and I think there's only one per level that they're on. I could actually be mistaken about that. Oh geez, I don't remember how to use the afterburner. Well, anyway, if you have the game, the afterburner is like a boost, so you can, you know, get a little temporary speed increase. Yeah, our laser is level 4. I believe 4 is as strong as it gets, but yeah, we don't have quad laser. So there's also a power-up called quad laser, which I must have just missed it or something, because I could swear to God you can get that on the first level. But quad laser just makes it so that you fire double the amount of projectiles, obviously, and it's really handy. I think it's an important thing to have as strong of a basic laser as possible, because you know, a lot of your other weapons, while obviously more powerful or more specifically tooled towards certain situations, they either have limited ammo, like in the case of the Vulcan cannon, or they use a lot more of your energy, like in the case of pretty much everything else. Like, let's see, we do have the spread cannon, which is pretty sweet. Oh god, I love the sound effects in this game too. Just a lot of the explosion noises and the weapon sounds, very satisfying. Ooh, we got the plasma cannon. It's your ass now, motherfucker. Okay, this thing's fun. This game is fun. Jesus Christ, I love it so much. Absolutely classic for me. This is one that, even with the inferior Mid-Eye soundtrack playing, because I'm using this this engine to make it a little bit more modern friendly. Also, the other thing about the engine is you can change the resolution, which I wasn't changing the resolution like I thought I was at first, so that's why I couldn't get it to record with OBS, but now it works fine. That the engine is properly sized. Oh, look at that. I kind of forgot about that. Oof, my shields are taking a beating though. Okay, got a little bit of shields back. Yeah, there's tons of missiles and stuff that I'm picking up and I'm not really using. I often don't. Because, you know, they're limited, and sometimes I'm just, like, a bad shot, so they miss. And I feel like, you know, sometimes with less effort, I could have just taken them out with a regular weapon, you know. Wait a minute. Did I get turned around? Oh god, I wanted to save those guys. Here, we're gonna try to just finish the level, because I don't wanna waste too much time on this right now. Because, you know, all I'm gonna do is fly around and say how fucking awesome the game is and how much I love it. It's not really terribly interesting, I imagine. Although, again, if you've never played this, I say give it a try. Buy it on GOG. And, you know, give it a fucking... Okay, I definitely went backwards now, because, yeah, now we're back here. Let's, first of all, let's blow this fucking thing up. Fuck you. I come through here already? Oh! Quad laser! Yes! Okay, so now... Yeah, see that? See that? That's beautiful right there. So let's just get the guide bot out. That way we can also show you how he works. So, look, he says, finding red key. So he's going to take us to the red key. And he's smart, so, you know, if you've already done what you need to do, he takes you where you need to go next. He doesn't like, repeat any steps unnecessarily. And also, if you fall behind or get lost, he comes back for you to try and find you. So if you don't know where he is, stay still and wait for him. He'll come back. He doesn't fight, but he does have the little flare that you can see shooting, this thing. That just opens doors without having to touch them physically. So, and also it saves ammo, because if you're shooting them with your blasters, you know, that uses more energy. Wow, yeah, see. So yeah, he's taking us to the red key. Okay. Okay, oh yeah, I didn't mention it earlier, but that purple shit spawns enemies, but I think that's fairly evident. So, oh god, what we need to do is shoot in there without... Oh jeez, accidentally shot a rocket that I didn't mean to shoot. But yeah, you wanted to hit in between the energy to open the secret wall, and yeah. Get that shit going. Now here's the thing, if you die and you didn't save, you're kind of fucked, because you just lose everything and respawn on the same level. which is pretty old school FPS. You know, that's what Doom does. If you die without reloading from a save, you just respawn on the same level, but with none of your shit, and that's obviously an undesirable situation. So right now he's leading us to the reactor, so that we can conclude the level. And obviously there's a lot more to this level that we didn't discover because we're using the guide bot. The guide bot just gets you where you need to go. He doesn't take you anywhere optional or you know, get you any hidden weapons or secrets. Guide bot is purely like you need help leaving the level. Oh shit. Yeah, this was another game. I remember playing this multiplayer, but I don't know if I'm remembering correctly. What I'm saying is I don't remember if there's a way to play this co-op, but if there is, that's fantastic, because, again, this is such an awesome game. It's a lot of fun. There's tons of different kinds of robot enemies that you can find as you progress through the game. Oh, what does this one do? What opened? Oh, actually, I think that was how you open the reactor door. I wasn't paying attention to the fact that this was, like, locked. Okay, and then here we go. Oh, Jesus, I got stuck. Fuck. Okay, come on. How am I stuck? There we go. This one's pretty simple. You just go, whoop. Oh, Jesus. Now, I'm sure if you blow these up, this does something. Force field activated. Oh, it stops them from spawning. See, you could just fly in faster. I don't know. It's kind of an odd thing. But anyway, yeah. Then you get your little escape cutscene. And we'll get the next level started. Yeah, diamond claws and sidearms. And the sidearm modula. So yeah, this next level. This one, I think, is where it starts picking up a little bit more in difficulty. But yeah, that's a good little sample for today. So we're gonna go ahead and hop out. So yeah, Descent 2, it's fucking awesome. I've never actually played any of the other Descent games. I know there's I think there's something called Descent Free Space, or Descent 3. Is that the same game, or I don't know. I might be slightly confused, but and then of course there's also Descent 1, which I've never played that either. I might do so at some point, but when I got Descent 2 on GOG, it was half fueled by my memories of the Kick-Ass soundtrack. And unfortunately, like I say, when I use this D2X thing, I'm sure there's a way to enable the Redbook soundtrack, because that comes with GOG versions, so there's got to be a way to do it, but I just don't know what it is. So, yeah, if you have Descent 2 on GOG, definitely try this D2X thing out. It's good. If there's a way to just limit frames in the game without using D2X, I might actually just do that instead. But again, I don't really know. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. If you've played this game before, do you think it's fucking awesome? Do you like the sweet, delicious fucking soundtrack? Not the Mid-Eye soundtrack. Gotta make that very clear. Mid-Eye soundtrack's for babies. Fucking Redbook audio's for man. Yeah, fucking sweet game. Absolutely kick-ass. I don't know. It's just like a combination of a ton of different things that make it a lot of fun. Plus the little ship that you fly, even though you can't see it while you're playing the game because it's first person. That thing looks pretty sweet too. So yeah, fucking cool game, cool soundtrack, good times. Yeah, I guess that's about it for today. So I'll see you guys in whatever the hell the next video is, and hope everyone has a nice day.